Travels channel. I'm trying not to live stream again just because I can. And this time, taking my phone and I'm going to pop it into my breast pocket of my shirt. I don't know if that's going to work or not too well, but I've tried it just on video a couple of times and I think I've got it a bit sorted. So I'll turn this round and let's see what you can see. I might have to actually... There we go. Busy Pollok Road. This will be in my shirt pocket. I won't be able to see who's looking in, so apologies if you're chatting, but don't let that hold you back. Please do leave a comment. If you happen to arrive here by accident and you don't know my channel, it's called Terry Travels, and it's all about, mainly about hiking, travelling in Scotland, but I've widened it out a bit, and it's now travels abroad on holiday, that kind of thing. So if it's the kind of thing you think you might like, please have a look at my other videos. There's about 600 of them. There we go, into Pollok Park. That's where I'm going this morning. Oh, this is nice. Immediately it's better. I don't know how the sound is for you. You possibly can't hear the birds, but because this is right against my chest, I imagine you can hear me. Can you hear the birds? This is lovely. And that's the, I think that's the White Cark River in there. It has ducks on it regularly and other things. I've even seen some deer standing in the middle of it. It's a great park. If you've never been, you should definitely make a journey to the south side of Glasgow. Take the train if you possibly can, if you're able to manage the steps from the station. Pollok West Station. It's ideal for the place, but it has, you know, a couple of flights of steps. There's no other way. So if your mobility compromised, then yeah, you can't really come by train. The parking is one of these where you have to have an app. It's a real faff. I kind of wish they didn't do that here. I don't know why we have all of these bollards things here. I reckon there must be something on today, some event. And this is the way to the Burrell collection, which is a place where you can sit, have a cup of tea, see all of the fabulous art stuff that William Burrell collected and donated to the city of Glasgow. So those of you who follow my channel will know that this is one of my favourite places to go to. On a day like this, it's fabulous. If it's a rainy day, it's also fabulous because you can go inside to the Burrell Museum. Magic. This is great. Here saying hello. Wow, Oh, 10 people have passed by. Wow, fabulous. That's great. Maybe 10 people are still here. Yeah, if you're around, please leave a hello. Magic. I'll put this back into my pocket again now. I'll let you have a look around the forest, the woodland.
Oh, did I get the new shirt?
Oops, there's kids here. Little dog there.
Well, I think it seems to be the 10th of May.
Great place to walk your dog.
But that's obviously I'm going to go from work. That's the 9th of May, our last day comes to the 9th of May, which is a Thursday. And then...
Nice wee black dog. Beautiful. That's great. Yeah, okay. I'll stick this back in my pocket again. I'll make my way up to the Borough Gallery, which is just not many 100 yards up through the park there. I love the wee dog, big dog. Fabulous. Yeah, all those looking in, thanks very much for looking in. Welcome to my channel. If you have a look at my other videos, you'll see a few from here, not just live streams, but proper videos. I love the place. We're in Glasgow in Scotland if you're abroad. I don't know where we are. Most of the videos that I do make properly, I do put a map in so you know where we are. Sometimes even with Scotland on the map, so that anybody is unclear of the concept of the United Kingdom can see us at one end of the United Kingdom. Alright, let's pop this back into my pocket again. Ah, popular place for cycling as well. Isn't this great? Absolutely great. Yeah, if you're ever lost, if you're ever short of things to do and you're in the Glasgow area, even East Kilbride as I am, it's worthwhile hopping on the train, hopping to here, put this back in my pocket again, and pedal on a bit further. Alright, how's that? Can you still see? I think so. Yeah. Bluebells are blooming now. Had the snowdrops. We still have some daffodils. And I've got wood anemones around. Whoops-oh, whoops-oh, oops. It's hard to control his feet, isn't it?
Oh, this is where Mummy's got a change of outfit. Yeah. This is what you do in the forest, right? It's freezing on grass.
Lots of bluebells over there. I don't know if you can see them.
No, it's missing. And what's the way?
Well, always feel it's good therapy. Everybody talks about mental health these days, and I think going on a bicycle, certainly away from roads, is good for your mental health. Probably as good as swimming. I always think if you're in a swimming pool, or you're on a bicycle, or if you're in a kayak, which I also love, you're concentrating more on survival. So your mind forgets about any other problems you have. And there's a lot to see if you go out in nature. Things to hear, things to smell, things to see, things to touch. Bark of trees, mossiness, walls. And you meet pleasant people usually. And up ahead is the Burrow Gallery, often called just the Burrow Collection or the Burrow. And I have thrown a drone up from just over there on the right. Just over there where these people are. Thrown a drone up there, right up over the top of the Burrow. You get a really good view of it from the air. You can see its position in the park. So have a look for that one, yeah, if you want to. As I say, I could do with a few more subscribers. I don't know if I'll ever get to 1,000 in my lifetime. Doesn't really matter, not a lot. I do this mainly as a hobby and as a memory store. Oh, I know. Nice cafe over there, if I turn around a wee bit, you can see the cafe restaurant over there. Last week I was sitting down over on the left-hand side there. Yes, it is a nice and bright area, but if you're trying to work on a laptop, and I was doing, there aren't any curtains or blinds, and it's difficult to work if your screen is illuminated by the sun all the time. And this time I have my padlock. Morning. It's beautiful, perfect for cycling around. You see what I mean? You meet nice people, happy, friendly people when you're doing this. Right, so let's put the padlock on, just in case somebody decides to try and nick this bike. It's a Claude Butler, it's not one of like top of the range bikes, but it's good for what I need. What I need. Padlock key, there we go. When I'm leaving a bike, I'm always a bit anxious if I have good pannier bags on the back, as that lady has. I think it's good if you can take your padlock and put it right through the parts of the pannier bags as well. Right, so secure. Great. All one there. I've got hands free. Hi Alexander, thank you very much. Nice of you to look in. Yep, so that's where I am. just by the borough. Good, it's good to get on the bike. Just be careful. I always put a hat on. Some people say don't bother with a hat, it makes you look more vulnerable and people maybe give you some more space. Yeah, that's one theory. Yeah, I decided to put it on. I've also got my sun hat here, so what I should do is swap this one for my sun hat. Oh, hoping today I might pick up a few more subscribers. I was really surprised at the numbers of people who are looking in at this live stream. At one point it said 25 people. I've never had 25 people on a live stream at any time. At one time, the most I've had is about three or four. Quite often your good self is one of those. Let's get that. Just give me a second. That out. Yeah, it's quite sunny. It's getting to the stage where one would have to consider sun cream if you have baldy patches, and then my hair at the back is a little bit thin, let's say. Oh, that's better. Right. No other chats from anybody? No? Where are you going on your bike today? Any parks locally, or will you be on roads? Turn this round again so you can see where I'm looking. There we go. Yeah, if you've just dropped in, I'm hoping to get a few more subscribers. But don't just subscribe for the sake of it. Have a look at my other videos. I've got 600 and almost 700 videos of travel in Scotland, hiking, one or two fawn ones, usually hiking as well. So yeah, if you're looking in, do that. Do me a favour, have a look at one or two of my others. Decide if you like my style, which is changing a bit as time goes by. I'm doing more talking to the camera, talking to yourselves. There's a little caravan of stuff, coffees and things. I'm intending, I've got a few things to do. I've got some editing to do for more videos, more YouTubes that are still outstanding. I thought if I go into the borough, I can just sit somewhere upstairs there. You know, that's the canteen. Have I got this in Zoom? No, yes. There's the corridor bit there with the glass, stained glass, which is great. Some upstairs as well. Down there's the restaurant. Upstairs there's an area where I could just sit, a free picnic area. You can bring your own flask and sandwiches. I could sit up there and do some editing. I brought my laptop in my bag. Or if you're going through the main door, there's a big kind of massive hallway area, a gigantic stone or wine container of some kind, giant thing, and it's a lovely area. Again, with all these windows up here, it's very, very bright. If I find a little shadowy bit by the stairs, I could sit there and do some work. That'd be quite nice. So that's maybe the plan. But just, it's so nice, it seems too good just to go indoors straight away, so I'll have a little wander, see what's going on. As I've said to people before, if you're coming to the Borough Collection or to Pollok Park, which is where we are, it's also where Pollok House is, but I think that's closed for the next wee while, maybe for another year or so, for conservation, renovation, whatever. If you can come by train, only if you're quite mobile, because the stairs are the only way down to Pollok Road. From Pollok Road, it's just about a minute into the park. But if you have difficulty walking, then that's probably not the way to go, unless someone's going to carry you up and down steps. When you arrive at the station, theoretically there's a bus that's free, an electric bus, and all it does is go from the station, meets the trains, supposedly. There wasn't one there today though. Meets the trains, takes you into Pollok House if you want to get off there, which you wouldn't do at present because it's closed, or it will drop you off at the borough up here. That's the bus stop just there where that car's pulling in. And then later on it will be parked there, ready to take you back when you've had your visit. Drops you back at the station again. So it's good. It's not a long walk into the borough from the station, to be honest. Anyway, you do it in 15 minutes. I think they have on the signpost. But if you're a fast walker like me, you'll do it in probably 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't take long. But if it's raining, it might be quite nice just to hop in a wee electric bus. Save yourself getting wet before you go into the museum. But yeah, you can bring your car if you want to, but it's one of these where it's, I can't remember the organisation offhand, but you have to have the app. You can't just put money in. I don't think you can actually just use a card on it. How people will manage who don't have a smartphone and the app, I do not know, but it's really annoying and not cheap either. But on the other hand, the museum is cheap, it's free. You're encouraged to put something in, a £5 or something like that. So it's free, and well worth a £5 anyway. Let's have a look around. So nice, actually. I could have brought my drone and flown it again today. I didn't think it was going to be that great, but look how it's turned out. Blue sky, hardly a cloud there. The other big consideration if you're flying a drone is the wind. I've become more attuned to looking at the tops of trees and how they're moving. Drones can take a certain amount of wind. It's a wee bit of maybe it's a bit too windy. That chestnut tree is certainly blowing, and the tops of the trees up there. My drone would probably manage all right, but it would run out of battery fairly soon. It struggles more in windy conditions to try and keep level, which takes more out of the battery. So there you go. Let's have a wander into the place and we'll see. Time's at 11 o'clock almost. Yeah, 5 to 11 here in UK. Yeah, that stone archway, I think it's something like 13th century, 12th century. It's pretty old. I think it's maybe at least 800 years old. And transported, bought by borough and incorporated into this fabulous building. You see a few things like that inside, all collected by William Borough, donated free to the City of Glasgow. As we walk in, you'll probably find that the signal will drop eventually. You can see a distant archway, and I think before I get to that distant archway, the signal will drop, I guess. If so, thanks very much for watching, and yeah, do subscribe. There's the archway I was telling you about. Hornby Castle Arch, 1300 to 1400. Came from Yorkshire in north of England. There you go. There was it in its original position. Well, let's see how far we can get before the signal drops. If you're looking at just now, please say hello before the signal drops, and have a look at my other videos. Maybe subscribe, that would be good, and share if you like Scottish stuff like this, or you know somebody who likes Scottish stuff. Let's take this hat off. I'm roasted. It's actually warm today. Somebody said it was going to be 20 Celsius. So I believe it. There's a small cafe upstairs, so you can actually get a scone, coffee and things, croissants up here. But the restaurant downstairs is great. I don't know, I might just get something down there before I go home. Scone and coffee will cost you £7 down there. If you haven't seen the stained glass in here, let's have a look at it. I think my signal will stand up so close to the glass. Still there, good. Yeah, I quite like the stained glass in here. So that's where I was. That's where the bicycle is. I don't know if you can see it, but over there, bicycle shed. Dancing men and women. Virgin Mary surrounded by angels. Yes, yes. And the angels can play mandolins. And Christ turning, I suppose. What's this one? That's the Judgment of Solomon. Is this the one where two women were claiming possession of the child? There's another child there. I'm not sure I've got one each. So we got here Saint Nicholas saving 3 men. Nicholas steps in at the last minute. Good man. Good timing. Below which is Church Abroad. Taking back the William Burrell. Crucifix and woman praying. Okay. Wow, I'm really hot. I'm going to have to take this jacket off. Very bad connection. Okay. Let's go along to the restaurant area. Let's see if the connection's a little bit better. Well, if you're looking in, how bad is the connection? Could you maybe give me an idea? Is it all pixelated or not worthwhile continuing with it? Right, that's your restaurant down there. Well, the phone is now telling me that I'm getting logged into their Wi-Fi. That should, in theory, help. We seem to be on Wi-Fi. Ah. Okay, so that's the canteen, cafeteria down there, if you're looking in. To give me an idea if it's actually working better. If you're looking in from abroad, we're in Glasgow in Scotland, and in particular in a fabulous big park on the south side of the city called Pollok Park. Within Pollok Park there are two important buildings as far as the public are concerned, and one is this one, the Burrell Collection, which is a free. And the other important building is Pollok House, which used to be owned by the Maxwell family. I'm guessing that the signal's about to drop indoors. Yeah, sorry. The signal's getting a bit small, a bit low, so let's go back here again. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I think I'll pack it up for now, and thank you very much to all the people who have looked in. I'm guessing there must be about 30 people who have looked in briefly, even for a